everyone, I am Dheeraj Tatar, a system professor in the Chemical Engineering Department of LGIT Ahmedabad. In this lecture, I am going to start new topic of the mass transfer operation 1. So let's start. Chapter name is gas absorption. Topic is material balance for co-current gas absorption. So we will see in this lecture material balances for co-current gas absorption. But before that, we should know what is the meaning of absorption and what is the meaning of co-current and counter-current mode of the gas absorption. So gas absorption, it is nothing but one type of a separation technique in which we are separating one of the component from the gaseous mixture by using liquid stream. In counter-current mode of the operation, gaseous stream and liquid stream are flowing in the opposite direction, but co-current direction, here both stream are flowing in the same direction. So in last lecture, I already told you how to derive the operating line equation for counter current mode of the operation. In this lecture, we are going to see now co-current mode of the gas absorption. Here we will see how to develop operating line equation for co-current mode of the gas absorption. So let's start. You can see on the screen, this is the figure for co-current gas absorption. I told you in co-current gas absorption, both stream are flowing in the same direction. So both stream here, liquid stream and gaseous stream, are coming from top to bottom. You can see on the screen L1, G1, nothing but these are the flow rates for the liquid stream and gaseous stream respectively. After that L2, capital L2 and capital G2, these are nothing but flow rates for the liquid and gaseous stream but at outlet section. Similarly, you can see here capital L and G, only capital L and G, these are nothing but flow rates for liquid and gaseous stream at any point in the reactor, at any point in the absorption column. Now you can see here there is X, Y is there. Similarly X1, Y1, X2, Y2. These are nothing but mole fractions of the component which we want to remove from the gaseous stream in inlet section and outlet section. So X1 is nothing but mole fraction of the component in a liquid phase at the inlet section, X2 at the outlet section. Similarly, Y1 is nothing but mole fraction of the component in a gaseous stream at the inlet stream, and Y2 is nothing but outlet stream. And X and Y, these are nothing but at any point in the absorption column. You can see notations for the, which I already told you in terms of the mole fraction and total molar flow rate. First one is Y, that is nothing but mole fraction of the solute A in the gaseous stream. After that X is nothing but mole fraction of the solute A in the liquid phase. Capital G, this is nothing but total gas flow rate. I can say this is the gas flux as well because its unit is nothing but kg mole per meter square second. After that capital L is nothing but this is also liquid flux, or I can say total molar flow rate for the liquid stream, and unit is nothing but kg mole per meter square second. After that you can see here that product Gy and Lx, this is nothing but molar flow rate of component A in the gaseous phase and liquid phase respectively. After that at any, and this is, we have represented this in any point in the absorption column. If you are representing at the inlet section, that is nothing but G1, Y1, and for liquid stream that is nothing but L1, X1, and at any point in the absorption column that is nothing but Gy or Lx. So this is nothing but, you can see on the screen, Gy and Lx, this is nothing but at any point inside the absorption column. Now you can see, I told you what is the meaning of absorption. Absorption means we are removing one of the component from the gaseous stream by using liquid stream. Means gaseous stream in counter current mode of the operation, gaseous stream and liquid stream are flowing in opposite direction, but in co-current mode of the operation, both stream are coming from the top section to the bottom section, means both streams are flowing in the same direction. So you can see on the screen, inside the column mass transfer takes place as the solute component A is absorbed by the liquid. Means whatever the mass transfer takes place, that is nothing but interphase. Interphase means that component which we want to remove from the gaseous phase, that is transferred to the liquid phase. Means we are getting extracted component in the liquid phase. There is the component transfer between the phases. That's why this phenomena is nothing but interphase mass transfer. After that you can see here the quantities of L and X. L is nothing but flow rate for the liquid. X is nothing but flow rate. X is nothing but mole fraction of the that component in the liquid phase. Similarly, capital G is nothing but molar flow rate for the gaseous phase, and Y is nothing but mole fraction for that component in the gas phase. So you can see here, as we gradually move down the column, component A is continuously being transferred from the gas phase to the liquid phase. So I can conclude here, in the co-current operation, both streams are flowing in the same direction, means both stream, gaseous stream as well as a liquid stream, coming from the top section to the bottom section. Means I can say here, there is the decrease in the, you can see on the screen, there is the decrease in the concentration of component A, which we want to remove in the gaseous stream from top to bottom. As we know that in co-current gas absorption, both streams are coming from the top section to the bottom section, means gaseous stream also coming from the top section to bottom section, from which we want to remove one of the component, and liquid stream also coming from the top section to the bottom section. But this is nothing but extracting liquid, means whatever the component we want to remove, that is dissolving in this liquid stream and that is absorbed from the gaseous stream to the liquid stream. So I can say in one line that the concentration of that component is gradually decreases in the gaseous stream and gradually increases in the liquid stream. You can see on the screen. At the same time, in the going down the column, there is the increase in the total liquid flow rate and the composition of that component which we want to remove in the liquid stream. But at the same time, that composition of that component is decreasing in the gaseous stream. I am saying here both streams are flowing in the same direction because this is nothing but co-current gas absorption. We have seen in previous lecture the mode is different, that is the counter current mode of the operation, where gaseous stream coming from the bottom section to the top section and liquid stream coming from the top section to the bottom section. That's why I told you in gaseous stream down to bottom, in gaseous stream downward to the upward, concentration of that component is a decreases, but in this phenomena, in this co-current absorption, concentration of that component decreases top to bottom, and in liquid also increases top to bottom because both streams are flowing in the same direction. So this is nothing but about co-current absorption. Now we will see here for dilute system. Now we want to derive here operating line equation for co-current gas absorption. In last lecture we have derived for the counter current mode operation. Now in this lecture we are going to derive here co-current gas absorption. So here also we will consider dilute system. I told you what were the conditions for the dilute condition. You can see on the screen. For dilute system, the solute content is a small relative to the non-soluble inerts and non-volatile liquids. So for this system we can assume L1 is equal to L2 is equal to L is equal to constant. Similarly, for gas flow rate, G1 is equal to G2 is equal to G is equal to constant. So just put for the co-current gas absorption now. You can see on the screen at steady state. I will take this material balance at steady state. I told you what is the meaning of steady state. Parameters are not varying with the time, but in unsteady state mode, parameters are varying with the time. So here we will consider steady state mode of the operation. So inlet is equal to outlet. After that, just take the material balance. You can see in the previous figure, you have to take here material balance. We know that this is the steady state operation. So inlet is equal to outlet. Inlet is nothing but, you can see here, you can just observe in this figure, L1x1 plus G1y1. I am taking this material balance over the envelope, that is nothing but Lx and Gy only, not L2x2 and G2y2. So material balance is equal to L1x1 plus G1y1 is equal to Lx plus Gy. Inlet is nothing but L1x1 and G1y1. So just add up those streams, that is nothing but L1x1 plus G1y1. Outlet is nothing but Lx and Gy. So just add here Lx plus Gy. You will get like this. You can see on the screen now. L1x1 plus G1y1 is equal to Gy plus Lx. So for dilute system, I told you L1 is equal to L2 is equal to L is equal to constant. Similarly, G1 is equal to G2 is equal to G is equal to constant. So just put in the previous equation. You will get here like this. Lx1 plus Gy1 is equal to Gy plus Lx. So what we have done here, I just put here L1 is equal to L2 is equal to L. So you will get here Lx1 plus Gy1 is equal to Gy plus Lx. Just rearranging above equation, you will get like this. Gy is equal to minus Lx plus Lx1 plus Gy1. Why we are rearranging this? Because we want to convert this equation in equation of the line, that is nothing but y is equal to mx plus c. I told you we have to write this equation in y is equal to mx plus c. So you can just see here. So why we are writing this? Why we are rearranging this equation? Because we want to arrange this equation in equation of the line, that is nothing but y is equal to mx plus c. So you can just take Lx on the right hand side, you will get like this, gy is equal to minus Lx plus Lx1 plus gy1. Finally, just you have to write this equation in terms of the y. So just take g on the right hand side, you will get like this, y is equal to minus L by g x plus Lx1 plus gy1 divided by g. So this is nothing but operating line equation for the co-current gas absorption. So this is nothing but operating line equation for co-current gas absorption. Here we have written this equation is y is equal to mx plus c. So slope is nothing but minus L by g and intercept is nothing but Lx1 plus gy1 divided by g. So this equation also can be asked in your exam for 7 marks. One equation can be asked, that is nothing but co-current mode of the gas absorption or counter current mode of the gas absorption. Any one from these can be asked for 7 marks in your exam. So this is all about this operating line equation. So what we have seen in this lecture, I told you related to the gas absorption, difference between counter current mode of the gas absorption and co-current mode of the gas absorption. After that, we have derived here operating line equation for the co-current gas absorption. So this is all about this lecture. We will see next topic in the next lecture. Thank you very much.